Charlie Kirk killing, hearing DNA evidence from rifle and ammo revealed in court. Tonight's final crime update returns to the Utah case against Tyler Robinson, the 23-year-old charged with aggravated murder in the killing of conservative political activist Charlie Kirk. Kirk was shot during a public event at Utah Valley University on September 10, 2025. At a preliminary hearing, a forensic DNA expert testified that testing on the rifle and ammunition strongly indicated Robinson as the primary contributor. Prosecutors are seeking the death penalty, while Robinson has not yet entered a plea. The forensic testimony by Caitlin Oliver of the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives was presented in court. Forensic biologist Caitlin Oliver of the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives testified about DNA testing connected to the weapon. The items reportedly included a rifle, ammunition, a towel found near the crime scene, and a rotary tool allegedly used to etch messages on bullets. That level of detail matters. This is not only about finding a gun, it is about linking the suspect to the gun, linking the suspect to the ammunition, linking tools to inscriptions, and tying physical evidence to the alleged planning and execution of the attack. The defense focused on the language of DNA science. Defense attorney Richard Novak emphasized that the findings indicate likelihood rather than absolute certainty. Oliver confirmed her lab uses likelihood ratios rather than simple yes or no matches. That is a key courtroom distinction. Prosecutors may say the DNA strongly supports Robinson's connection to the weapon. The defense may argue the science must be interpreted carefully, and the judge must decide whether there is enough evidence for the case to proceed toward trial. An earlier court session reportedly included an interview with Robinson's roommate and romantic partner, who said Robinson confessed and expressed regret the day after the shooting. Because DNA interpretation can involve mixtures, partial profiles, and probabilities. Likelihood ratios explain how strongly the evidence supports one scenario over another. First, Kirk was shot during a public campus event. Second, investigators recovered weapon-related evidence. Third, Robinson was charged with aggravated murder. Fourth, prosecutors signaled they would seek the death penalty. Fifth, forensic testing was presented at the preliminary hearing. Sixth, the defense challenged how the DNA conclusions should be understood. Seventh, final arguments are expected on whether Robinson should stand trial. 1. Whether the judge orders Robinson to stand trial. 2. Whether Robinson enters a plea. 3. Whether the defense challenges the DNA evidence further. 4. Whether the alleged confession becomes central. 5. Whether prosecutors formally build the death penalty case around planning and intent. The Charlie Kirk murder case is now moving deeper into forensic evidence. DNA testimony connected the rifle and ammunition to the accused, but the defense is already pressing on how certain that science really is. The next question is whether the judge sends the case forward to trial.